Who's wearing the slipper?
I tell you what, it worked out well for the Wolfpack earlier today. I'm sure the Eagles are trying to.
Zackery picking up the dribble, the point guard. Post with the first one. Got that one to go. That was smooth.
But I love the aggressiveness early by Quinten Post, putting P.J. Hall on notice. This is what it's going to be like between us tonight. However, Quinten Post not defending P.J. Hall.
Hunter back out. Here's Hall, and he answers with a triple.
And as much as I love Quinten Post's initiation, I love the response by P.J. Hall. If anything you can do, I can do better, because Quinten Post was for 2. P.J. went for 3.
It played right into your open. The BC starting lineup. That includes Mason Madsen and Quinten Post, along with McLaughlin and Zackery and Claudell Harris.
Before taking over the job at Charleston, so he understands a little more about what Brownell wants to do.
Post again, that glances off. That's right, spent 4 years there.
Yes, he did.
Alongside Brad, and a slam on the other end by Hall on a massive strike by the Tigers.
KJ McDaniels, elite defensively.
Post, nice pass, and Madsen with the finish.
That is, and you can see both these teams play through their bigs.
89-78, but Quinten Post did not play in that game. He was out with the flu.
That's a big miss.
Here's Girard with a feathery touch. He'll knock it down to put the Tigers back in front. BC, a team that takes good care of the basketball, only about 10.5 turnovers a game. A solid offensive unit. And the point guard will knock it down. Jaeden Zackery, it's about 38%. Jaeden Zackery at 6'2".
Will be the Eagles and I.
Did a big win early in the season against Memphis. He had 19 in that one, so he can really be a factor. Tigers with some very impressive wins. Post straight on. They'll drill another one.
Without the narrative, you talk about there being at least 7 teams from the ACC in the NCAA tournament.
Godfrey, a second chance, uses the glass nicely. Ended the Hurricane season. Miami ending the season on a 10-game losing streak.
Yeah, impressive performance by the Eagles, and impressive by Jay-Z coming off the screen. No help there.
And Junior gives it up. Shot clock at 5. Aligbe and blocked. Tough defense by Godfrey. Girard's been pretty quiet. Now getting noisy. Tigers, a solid offensive team, 78 points a game. They're another team that doesn't turn it over much. Girard gone to lane, had it stripped. Here's Hand Jr. finding the lane. Pretty play. He drove it all the way in. BC trying to make it 2 for 2, and DC Madsen way off balance. He gets it back.
Yeah, McLaughlin got away with the 2-hand push-off in the back.
And it rattles in for Harris.
And not be concerned about your lead withering away while he's got those 2 fouls.
Harris with a triple. Yes!
This is a good shooting team, and when they're shooting the 3 well is when they're really spectacular.
Right, turns and fires and drops it in like rolling out of bed for him.
Yeah.
Looking to get hot here at the very end. Just hit a triple. Here's Hunter. Shot clock down to 1. Girard trying to get it up there. He did. And he hit the shot, the triple. And that's the end of the half.
And gives him a wide open look. With just a little bit of momentum going into the halftime locker room for the Clemson Tigers. Interesting to see how they approach this second half as he gets the basketball in his hands, but 20 feet away from the basket. Nice find.
Yeah, quick strike getting it downstairs to Claudell Harris. And a nice way for the second half to begin for the Eagles.
And we mentioned that both these big men will play a lot at the top of the key, as we see P.J. Hall doing the same, initiating offense for their team, almost playing as point center.
Girard will dump it downstairs. Clark eventually got it to go. Harris on a spin, a little fall away. That's a pretty shot.
That is nice by Claudell Harris.
Inbounded to Hall.
See the numbers? He has to get it.
And they'll head to the line for a 3-point play.
And as he sees it, Ian Shefflin knows that his guy is available. He puts it up to where only P.J. Hall can get it.
Shefflin for Beadle. Madsen closed him out. Here's Hall. Hall to his right. Makes that shot a lot. like in the first round of the NCAA tournament.
Or Hunter Salas.
Or Hunter Salas, that's for sure. Followay, he really is having a great night. Claudell Harris has really been the man for BC.
Up to the challenge to continue to play as the desperate team.
Zackery continues to add to a really nice night with 19 points.
Going to be rocking in Capital One Arena. When you think about Duke and NC State getting it on here, of course, the following for Duke as Jay-Z knocks down the big three and stares down. Angel Gray told us Earl Grant wanted it to be gritty, not pretty, but that has been pretty from Claudell Harris Jr. And give the energy and the effort necessary to knock the Clemson Tigers out of the mix. And they have done just that. Earl Grant now 5-2.